G'day legends, welcome back to the Lion Lawn. On today's video I'm going to try and make it a bit shorter, a bit snappier. I've noticed my last few videos of getting on in length, so I'll try and keep it a little bit shorter today. First things first though, thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. This week we finally cracked 300 subscribers on YouTube, which I know it's not phenomenal in the world of YouTube, but to me that's a pretty good achievement. It encourages me to keep making the videos, so keep liking the videos, keep subscribing if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed already, thank you for that. You've made my day with that. That was it was fun to watch it climb up to 300. I'll see if I can't get to 500 as the next milestone, but we'll see. Secondly, just want a quick shout out to a couple of boys for sending their stickers through as part of my sticker swap from last video and on Instagram. We've got the aficionado, the loony and the veteran. I'll put their Instagram links on the screen so you can have a look, go and check them out, show them some love. They're all top blokes who are putting out good quality lawn content most weeks. Yeah, show them some love. If you have your own stickers and you want to do a sticker swap, if you just want a Lion Lawn sticker, hit me up in the comments or head across to my Instagram and send me a message. If I've promised you some and they haven't arrived, let me know. I think the post is sort of copped a bit of a pasting with all the flooding that happened over the last few weeks, so I'll chase them up. If they don't get to you, let me know and I'll send some more out. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun, so I'm really enjoying it at the moment with seeing everyone's stickers coming through and seeing people posting Instagram stories of mine on their sprayers and on their kids' plastic mowers. That was a good one. So it's good. So let's keep that momentum rolling and keep going on with it. But anyway, alright, so today what we're going to do is do the usual edge blow mow. I'll get the allet out and mow with the allet. The grass has recovered a little bit. It's still scalped in a few spots where it just got out of hand with all that rain, but that's alright. I'll run this over it so that it's nice and short. You can see it's starting to get to the end of its season, so I'll knock it down now and hopefully that doesn't do any more damage. And then I'm going to get the sprayer out and give it a hit of Barricade, which is, for those who don't know, it's a pre-emergent to stop weeds germinating in the lawn. So hopefully that will cover me through the autumn and the winter months. Those who saw my videos from the start of this season saw that I was fighting paspalum and crow's foot and all sorts of nasty stuff for the first few weeks, trying to just pick all that out by hand. It was an absolute nightmare and I don't want that to happen again. It doesn't kill the weeds that you've already got, so my side and my front yard, they're already in a bit of strife with some weeds, but I'll put this down anyway to stop anything new coming through. And then I've got some granular fertiliser to put down to give it a good feed over the cooler months. Thinking about it, and given that I'm only new to this lawn care stuff, it was sort of messing with my head a little bit, putting fertiliser down while I've still got PGR active in the lawn. I've still got PGR that should be active for another couple of weeks yet. But I did a bit of reading and it turns out that they sort of act like ibuprofen and paracetamol, to put it in a medical sense, I guess. While they do knock heads, in some aspects, having them both active at the same time is actually beneficial at this time of year. So the fertiliser will help the root growth, help keep that nice and healthy, keep that growing, and while over the PGR's doing its thing, keeping the length of the plant leaf short, it'll help thicken it up, which will again protect it against some weeds and hopefully make it last a little bit longer into the cooler season. So that's today's plan. I'll get out there now and get stuck into it, so let's roll with the montage. there today. It's pretty good. We're going to have some rain later, but for the moment it's nice and warm and sunny, which is good. Right, so I finished the mowing, edging, mowing, blowing, all that. While I was doing the front, the postie stopped by and dropped off a late edition. So thank you, Edward Cylinder Mower Services. You can go on the board with everybody else. Thanks for the swap, mate. Really appreciate it. Love your work. So, all right, let's get stuck in. What I'm going to do now is the Pre-Emergant application in the backpack sprayer. So Barricade, they suggest 10 to 30 mils of this per 100 meters squared. All the paperwork is in hectares, of course, because why wouldn't it be? So you can either do the conversion yourself or do what I did and search on the internet for people who've done Barricade applications in their local residential yard. I looked at 4 different places, 4 different responses, and they all said 10 to 30 mil per 100 square meters. So fairly safe bet, that's about right. So I will do 45 mil in 10 litres of water, 12 litres of water for the backyard, and the same for the side and the front. So I'll do that now, and as luck would have it, once you apply this with the sprayer, obviously that's going to make the grass a little bit wet. The fertiliser I have works best when you throw it down on top of some damp lawn, and then water it in, or we're expecting a fair bit of rain tomorrow, so I'll leave it for then. But I'll do that first so the grass is damp, throw the fertiliser down, and we should be done. Alright, let me find my sprayer and measure out some of that nasty stuff. Righto, as with most of these sorts of things, put the majority of the water in first, then tip your product in, and then put the rest of the water in. Helps agitate it and mix it all together. Oh, it's interesting colour. So we want 45 mils. That is dead set like paint. No idea how that's going to go in this spray, but we'll soon find out. Try not to spill that. On the topic of spilling things, remember I dropped the PGR. Certainly stops the grass growing. Well, doesn't matter. Alright, so I'll plop this in. Now, for safety's sake, I will put the dog up on the veranda. I'm sure it's probably okay for him to walk around near it, but better to be safe than sorry. And then we'll start spraying. Right, what did I do wrong there, legends? What a dope. I just used a chemical that I knew very little about, and I didn't remember to put on any PPE. No gloves, no mask, nothing. So, feeling a bit silly now, but I'll check up now and see what what nastiness that could do to me. But before I go and do the front and sides, I'll get my mask and I'll get my gloves and I'll do it all properly, because in this day and age, you saw me scoot the dog out of the way because I was worried about what it would do to him, and then completely forgot about what it could do to my skin or my lungs or my eyes. So I wear my sunnies all day every day anyway, so they're alright, but who knows. So lesson learnt. If you're using something that you've never used before, even if you have used it before, just put gloves and stuff on, because you never know what it's going to do to you. So anyway, hopefully nothing too bad. The worst that'll happen is maybe I get a bit of yellow on me, but never mind. Alright, so spin you around here, hopefully that doesn't blow the lighting out. And while that's wet, that grass, I will use the Scott's hand spreader. Small purpose lawn builder, granular fert. Usually have that set to number 3. I'll go and put it down. Pretty handy having a size yard that means you can use one of those and just one of those every time. It's pretty good. Alright buddy, alright. I know you're up there still. Crazy dog. I mean, just got to be near me all the time. Righto, so that should be the backyard ready and set up for the cooler seasons. So now what I'll do is I'll lift the height of cut on the mower and mow it a bit higher from now on to give it a bit more chance to get some sun on it as it starts to slow down the growth. Keep an eye on any weeds that pop up, see how good this Barricade is, and see how that fertiliser kicks it off. Hopefully it'll get a bit of colour back into it and it can dry out a little bit, because it's just still so waterlogged underneath, but not much you can do about that. So the beauty of that fertiliser I just put down is that you can leave it for 24-48 hours before you water it in, and we're supposed to get rain tomorrow, so I'll do that. I'm at work tomorrow, but if the rain doesn't arrive, I'll use my phone to set off my fancy link tap systems to water the yard and get that fertiliser done. I'll go and do the front now. I'll throw a little quick clip of me doing that in, but I won't spend much time out there. Thanks again for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and getting us up to 300 subscribers. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's try and roll up to 500. We'll see how we go. Thank you again to this mob for their stickers. If you want to send me one, let me know. I'll give you my address. I'll send you out a Lion Lawn sticker. We'll do a swap. Even if you haven't got one to send back and you want one, I'm happy to send them out. So leave me a comment. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time on the Lion Lawn. Cheers.